My name is Robert Tyree, and I am your president for this evening. And I'm welcoming everybody to our live feed on YouTube, Facebook, on IG. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be with us. And yes, we are the best club in the world. So welcome. This is the perfect place if you're looking to improve your interviewing skills. If you're looking to improve your public speaking skills, if you're looking just to better yourself as an overall person, this is the place to tap into. And today we're excited. It is the holidays, the season of giving. And guess what? Today we'll be giving out some speeches. So thank you guys for showing up today. I'm so excited about what's about to happen. We're going into a new year and we have so many things in store for you guys. If you guys didn't, last Monday, we actually had the opportunity to get together with some of our colleagues and enjoy some amazing dinner. So thank you for the individuals who set up our outing. We always have an outing every second Monday, and we also have live or virtual speeches on Monday, the first Monday and the third Mondays of each month. So we want to go ahead and get right into our meeting. Just want to say hello to all our guests out there today, all the individuals that decided to come. Thank you, Sarah, for coming today. Nikenja, good to see you. Michelle, Ryan, Tyrone, Natasha, Shauna, Sarisa, Miss Daniels, Christopher, I didn't say hi to you already. So we have a jam-packed agenda for you guys today. But I would like to actually introduce our Toastmaster of the evening. This gentleman has been with us for quite a long time, and every time he speaks, we all listen. So Tyrone, would you like to take over the meeting and fulfill your role, sir?
Well, good evening, all. Good evening on this ultimate meeting of 2021. I am Tyrone Thorpe. I am your Toastmaster of the evening, and I am your A-OK DJ MC, however you want to view it. Just think of me as the usher or the cruise director of this trip of MSU Toastmasters. Toastmasters allows you to make mistakes, get messy, and find out what you're great at, what you need to sharpen as far as iron, and how to fly like an eagle when you're around chickens that may make you shake. It does happen. It's public speaking. But you're in the ground zero to where growth is afforded and allowed, and you get to see what you have and embrace what you have and make it do what it does and eventually supposed to do. However, this meeting is not a meeting of one and is not led by a steward of one. I have people who support me and support us in how we progress. And we have the icon and grammarian. We have the timer. You have many different bricks and supports that help support this castle called MSU Toastmasters. And I will start with our icon and grammarian, Miss Crystal York, our maven VP of Public Relations. Crystal, take it away in displaying your role.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster Extraordinaire. I am so pleased to be your counter and grammarian, and I would love to explain to you what the counter does for the meeting. And so the purpose of the counter is to note any overused words or filler sounds used as a crutch by anyone who speaks during the meeting. Words may be inappropriate interjections such as and, well, but, so, and you know. That's something that I actually struggle with. Sounds may be or So, and I'm saying so, but my job is to count those things, and it's all to help us be better speakers and stronger speakers. Also, as a grammarian, my job is to point out those words that we say that are grammatically incorrect. And again, all of this is to help support us to be better speakers so that when we do speak, we can be more cognizant of the things that we say. So all in a loving environment. So that is what I'll be doing tonight. So I give it back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Christelle. And now we have a key player who does help us keep to time and be aware of time. Or to be more precise, help us who speak be mindful of our time. Miss Nkenje, are you there? Miss Nkenje Yassin, the learned and the learning. Please explain your role.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Tyrone and Robert. Tonight, I will be keeping time. The maximum amount of time is 6 minutes. At 4 minutes, I will be displaying a green item, which will be this Dawn detergent. And then at the 5-minute mark, I will be displaying this nutritious banana. And then at the 6-minute mark, I will be displaying this red cup that I am drinking my agua in.
Now that that has been explained, and quite succinctly, let's begin the meeting with one speech. We have a case of lonely only, but that is okay. The lonely only is not a stranger to this club. She may have not been here for a while, but you will recognize the voice and impact when you hear the speech. Lashia is a go-getter and a top performer at whatever she does. She graduated from Morgan State University with a degree, a bachelor's in architectural design, and is currently practicing as an architect for a design firm. She believes that struggle produces perseverance, and she absolutely embraces struggle. I doubt that you will leave empty-handed upon hearing her voice, and I doubt further that you will be the same person as you were upon encountering her message. Ladies and gentlemen, reintroducing, after a hiatus, Miss Lashia Daniels.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, future Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. How's everyone tonight? Awesome. I would like to tell you guys success my way. When many people look at success, they think about what the world looks at. Having money, having a lot of cars, having a good job, or the status, you may say. But I believe that success is within. I grew up in a very humble background in which things weren't given to me on a silver spoon. There were times in which I had to jog about 5 miles to get to class in order to get my college degree. Or there were times in which I had to contemplate whether I wanted to catch the bus home or jog to class first. These are things that a lot of individuals have been through that have not been given things on a silver platter. The reason why I'm talking to you about this is because I am at a position in my life where I have accomplished goals that I have been working hard and working towards for a very long time. Hence, I currently work as an architectural designer for an architectural design firm. You know that I will. You know that I will. Baby, I will. Don't you know that I will? Came too far to turn around. We get back up when we fall down. Now turn that frown into a smile. Let's get it. These are the things that I said to myself as I struggled in Let the Games Begin, architectural and design program at Morgan State University. I had long nights, long sleepless nights where I had to pull all-nighters 3 times in a row just to design one drawing. Because the background that I came from, not too many people in my family knew about architecture. So I had to do my research and I had to work twice as hard as others. What relevance does this have to success my way? Every person has their own definition of success. Some people believe that success is getting things right the first time. Some people believe that success is working really hard and struggling and then persevering. And that is something that I can characterize success as, because I believe that in order for you to persevere, you have to have struggle. Do you know that the plasticity of your brain improves when you struggle with things more than when you're doing things that you're actually good at? I believe that the plasticity of your brain functions off of the things that you find the most mundane, such as studying for a test or doing math when you're really not good at it. And you have to learn how to convert fractions to decimals and percentages. It all depends on what it is that you want to do. My goal was to become a licensed architect, and it still is. Before, I wasn't in architecture school, and I was just a high school student that was trying to figure out what college I wanted to go to. And then I got accepted into Morgan State University. And when I got accepted into Morgan State University, I entered into the architecture program with little to no experience and no knowledge. It took me 5.5 years to get through this program, in which I had to deal with different personalities and different professors. There were some professors that are more favorable to me that were bent over just to show me and demonstrate how to do certain things. And then there were some professors that did not have the talent or skill sets to train me the way that I should have been trained. And so there were times in which my questions were left unanswered. So what did I do? How did I become successful? I became successful through trial and error. Some people think that this is the worst way to become successful, but I believe that in the midst of you becoming successful this way, it can be hard, but it is worth it in the long run, because when you come out on top, you will be able to bend over backwards to show others how to do certain things. Not only will you be able to facilitate, but you will also be able to delegate. You will be able to get your hands dirty as well. And that is the kind of person that I am. I am a woman that likes to get her hands dirty. Here's an example of the type of person that I am. Person number one. So guys, what's your approach to becoming successful? Person number two, pay attention, follow the rules, and play it safe. Not saying that that's bad. Then there's me. Be bold, fall flat on your face, run after obstacles, take risks, ask a lot of questions, beg to differ. Don't play it safe unless you don't like change. Because at the end of the day, no matter how safe you try to play it, you're going to fall flat on your face at some point in your life. Person number three. Well, why would you do that, Lashia? It's never that easy. Me. Nothing is worthwhile is ever that easy. Being myself has never been easy. Person number two. Well, I see why. There's a time and place for everything. You don't want people to have a bad impression of you or think they know everything about you. Person number three. Well, I'm not sure what you think, Lashia. Me. I'm not saying that I am the best example. My entire life, I've been torn to shreds, but never will I put a clown face on for society and the corporate world. We are taught from preschool up to now to follow directions just to drink the Kool-Aid that has been given to us. Well, truth is, I never really liked that Kool-Aid, and I always had my own flavor. Never liked following the rules nor tradition. And while I do understand in order to break the rules, you need to know what they are, but I am not that kind of person that wants to operate inside of a box. I must be free of all constraints. So if that means every first try I fall flat on my face, I get interrogated or made out to be a guinea pig, then so be it. Because not everyone is tough enough to be vulnerable and face adversity and being criticized in front of everyone. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to become successful and will never take no for an answer. This is me. Success, my way. Period.
Thank you, Lashia. What you did and what you said, you made me go back to college, because struggle, if you don't have struggle, you don't have strength. If you don't fall, you don't know. And if you don't know how to fall, you definitely don't know how to get back up. As Tupac said, when you fall, stand tall and come back for more. You took me back to college and grad school with that one. But as you said, there's no one blueprint for success. And success is really your way when you make it your way. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for knocking. I won't say knocking. I will use my vernacular. Kicking us in the face when it comes to success and letting us know what it is. There's no one and done with it. And I will go so far to say that your speech may as well have been a title for a seminar. like for sisters only, because it's a topic that needs to be discussed and it needs to be hampered out and deconstructed. Because what we've seen so much, as you demonstrated in your speech, is that success has always been a case of one, done, roll out, spread out, bake, and repeat. I'll end it on that because I can ramble. Great speech and great seeds of planning, because perseverance, many don't have it, but many need it. Our next element of tonight is going to be our table topic session. This is where you get to fly like an eagle, dance on a tightrope, or walk with safety, depending on how you see the question and depending on your comfort level of addressing said question. This evening, our table topics master is Mr. Our president for this evening. That is, unless something has changed. Mr. Robert Tyree, off mute you come, and with voice you go.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, future Toastmasters, distinguished guests. Yes, it is I, Mr. Tyree, and I will be your table topic master this evening. So just to give you a preview of tonight, yes, we're in a season to enjoy this holiday. So it'll be some seasonal questions, some regular questions, and some Robert Tyree twist questions, if you know what I mean. So very easy. Don't worry about it. I'm looking for a couple of guests and seasoned speakers that will join us. We have enough for everyone. Actually, we have enough for everyone. So drop your name in the chat and we'll get the selection going right now. Holiday questions for this season. Oh, Crystal, all right. Kenjay. I'll take a second. Listen, if you enjoy the holidays or if you don't, these questions will be for you, I promise. Don't be shy. It's easy. As a table topic master, I'm going to explain your job. So your job is to speak for at least 1 minute. You'll see the green come up from the Kenjay. And that's it. Just speak for 1 minute. It's an impromptu. You could freestyle or go far back in your bag. Okay. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. How about this? We're going to start off with Crystal, right? Our seasoned speaker. And Crystal, you'll give him a little tidbit. All right. Crystal, I'm not going to ask you to pick a number. I'm going to actually pick something for you. All right. Especially for you. You ready, Crystal? You ready?
Wait a minute, Mr. President. You're going to pick.
Yeah, I'm going to pick for you something that fits you. So, Crystal, here we go. You ready? Crystal, you're at a dinner party and your friend, your very good friend for about, let's say about 3 or 4 years, a business friend, right, asks you to try her stuffing. And you don't like
the stuffing?
Listen, the stuffing has raisins and celery in it. And you just don't like raisins and celery in stuffing, Crystal. So you have to explain to her, how the stuffing is about her and her feelings. You ready, Crystal?
Yes, I am ready. Good evening, Toastmasters, future Toastmasters, distinguished guests and friends. I love stuffing. I really do. And around the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas, I want my stuffing with my turkey, and I love it with gravy. However, I do not like stuffing with raisins. So if I was in that situation and I was offered stuffing with raisins, I would just simply say that I am allergic to the ingredients that's in the stuffing, because of course, my good friend wouldn't want me to have a tongue that's swollen, a throat that's swollen, I'm sure she wouldn't have Benadryl to save me for whatever that I could have consumed. So I would lie. And I would say that I am allergic to the ingredients. But thank you so much for offering your stuffing. And then I would go and eat something else that didn't have those ingredients in it, but I would lie. I'm sorry. I would lie and say that I'm allergic. And then I would say, pass the peas like you used to do. But that is how I would handle it, because I wouldn't, folks are extremely sensitive about their food, especially around the holiday time. And I'm sure they put a lot of love and care into it. So I wouldn't want to hurt her feelings. So I would lie. It's okay. You guys can lie. All right. That is my answer. Thank you so much, Mr. President. I am done.
Thank you, Crystal. You're better than I would have ate it. I would have ate this stuff. All right. Our next speaker for tonight is Nikenje. Nikenje, I have a little smoother one for you. What is your favorite holiday dessert and why? What is your favorite holiday dessert and why?
Okay, wait, because I'm the timer, let me hit reset, so I'll make sure I won't go over time again. Don't start yet. What is my favorite holiday dessert? Okay. So, because I prefer desserts over food, there's not one particular holiday dessert that I would like. However, I will say pound cake would be my favorite. Lemon pound cake especially would be my favorite holiday dessert, with cookies and cream ice cream that my children are having right now, making my mouth salivate. And my other holiday dessert would be pineapple upside down cake. I'm not quite sure if that's a holiday dessert, but pineapple upside down cake, but especially pound cake, warm pound cake with cookies and cream ice cream. Thank you.
All right, Nikenje, great job, great job. I love it. I thought you were going to say Twix. Got seen a Twix bar in the background. So, all right, our next speaker for the evening is Mr. Ryan Dunston. Ryan.
Yes.
What is your favorite holiday moment growing up as a child? It's a good one. It's a good one. What is your favorite holiday moment growing up as a child?
As a child, I'm sure, just like everyone else, that my favorite moment was to, of course, open gifts. The anticipation, the wait to see if you got what you asked for. The moment that you received what you asked for, and that joy that moment brings as a child. I honestly don't see how any other child, and this is just me being a bit facetious, but how can you not like the gift portion? I want to go on record debating now the cookie making portion for Santa Claus, as well as the moment where some kids give on Christmas Day their siblings gifts. That, yes, as a child, well, we all know that there is. I have the red cup. I'm sorry. There is there gift giving is it brings joy. However, gift receiving as a child, it trumps all.
Thank you, Mr. Dunson. Bring back some memories from Christmas. All right, we actually have an amazing guest that would like to participate. Sarah, I have a question for you as well.
Hello.
Hey, Sarah. All right, the question I have for you is, what is something you could do to help someone this Christmas? What is something you could do to help someone this Christmas?
Well, several things I could do. I'm actually going to help the homeless this Christmas. I'm actually giving a family a gift card to help with toys and just whatever they need for Christmas. And I am, oh, I'm saying I. She said, don't say I. Okay. Oh, I'm just giving to the community. That's it.
Sarah, amazing job. It's your first time as a table topic, and you did an amazing job. So we love it. Just volunteering and participating is the beginning of your public speaking opportunity. So, all right. All right. Do I have any more individuals that want to try table topic? And if not, we will move on to the rest of the show. All right. All right. So I'm going to give it back to our Toastmaster of the evening, Mr. Tyrone Thorpe. Tyrone?
Of table topics. I wanted to participate, but I didn't want to monopolize time because I could talk all day long about this particular holiday, given the season and given what we're encountering now, which is probably why it hits different for the second time around. And it has probably a more compartmentalized meaning per se. And it also makes people more venerate in the sense, that's the word of the day. But now that we heard the speeches, planned and impromptu, we have to do a delivery of feedback, which is why we have the general evaluator who helps usher in that feedback. And on this ultimate evening, Mr. Ryan Dunston is taking on the role of GE. Ryan Dunston, come off mute and speak out and usher us forward.
Hello again, everyone. I am the general evaluator for this evening. I am going to be introducing Miss Sarissa as evaluator for our speaker for tonight. So I'll go ahead and pass it over to Sarissa.
Hello, good evening, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and especially Lashia. I will be giving my evaluation 2 to 3 minutes for the sake of the timer. Lashia, welcome back. I missed you. I didn't know who I was evaluating today. All I knew was I was evaluating the icebreaker. But you know, when I came here and I knew that you were the person I was evaluating, I said, nah, this is not an icebreaker. Lashia is such an awesome speaker. For those who have not heard Lashia before, she's definitely not stranger to MSU Toastmasters, but pathways. Even though we did the icebreaker speech when we first joined Toastmasters, and Lashia joined before we went to pathways, and so the purpose is for the member to introduce themselves to the club and to learn the basic structure of public speaking. And Lashia has demonstrated that excellent. I loved your speech, Success My Way. All I thought about was what am I going to do in 2022? And so your voice projection is always excellent. This is the first time I heard you via the laptop, the computer. And so I'm always so used to hearing Lashia in person, and she is just as powerful in person as she is online. The speech was fun. It was inspirational. It was creative. And for all of those who didn't know, she is an amazing singer. So I love the fact that you brought your gift in as far as with your personal story, some things that I can relate. And definitely when you struggle, your brain function, your brain just moves a little bit more. And so that was definitely an aha moment for me. And you gave us a lot of nuggets that we could have gotten a lot of different speeches from. So let me tell you what I felt could have been done to make the speech even better. Your speech was amazing. I would personally not change anything, but to make it more powerful, when you open your speech, open up singing. Singing would have been like, oh, wow, even though it grabbed me, because I know, when you start out, you gave us examples of success, how you grew up. But I think if you twist and just change your content around, the singing is as powerful. People would just gravitate to you instantly. I would say the start off with that. And I noticed when you organize your speech, I've heard some points. You start off with your points. You said, examples of success. You start out with your approach, pay attention, be bold. And I was writing it down. Then I was looking for something more within those points. And then you went into a monotone. I would pick one or the other, not necessarily both, because that could be another speech all in itself. And let me see. And one thing I would love to hear also is tell us why you chose architectural profession, because that is definitely a profession that a lot of females don't go into. And I know also Shauna, she's also here in the room, and she's picked a profession as well that a lot of women does not go into. So that would have been a nice way to open after your singing, or maybe something to close with, like, give us something to just take back, such as don't be fearful, just pursue your passion no matter what the obstacles and the challenge may be, but other than that, you did absolutely amazing. The hand gestures, the creativity, I absolutely love it. And I would love to hear more speeches from you. So welcome back and keep on speaking. Thank you. All right, Mr. General Evaluator, back to you.
Sorry about that. All right. And now I am introducing, I'm sorry, guys. I do apologize.
Under Kenji, right?
All right. I am in Kenji for timer and counter.
Nope, just timer.
I'm sorry, just timer.
No problem, no problem. So, Lashia, I always love hearing you speak. I think there's so much wisdom in having a mentor and a mentee. So I think you get the wisdom from the older people and you get the fire from the younger people. So every time I come and hear you speak, I get all ignited all over again. Like, okay, you can do whatever you want to do. So Lashia, I wrote down for you, you don't follow the rules, you create your own lane. You don't follow the rules, you make the rules, which is why you went over by 40 seconds, but it's all right because everybody still wants to hear what you have to say. So you captivate the audience enough to make them still want to stay engaged no matter how long you go on. For Ryan, you went over by 26 seconds. Crystal went over by 24 seconds. And Sarah, you were just under your 1 minute at 41 seconds, but you did an amazing job coming on your first time. And we are so happy to have you here. That is my time.
Thank you, Nkenje. And now we're going to pass it to Crystal for timer and our counter and grammarian.
Thank you so much. So everyone did very well this evening. I will say that our crutch word that all of us struggle with is and So I'm not going to individually point out the numbers. I just don't think that will be helpful, but I will just say that we all need to work on now the folks that did not have an issue with that word or any words actually who did pretty well would be Lashia. Lashia, it's amazing to see your transformation. You've done a really good job with your grammar and also with your and ah words. Tyrone, extraordinaire, can never pick up anything that you say. So good job there. Miss McKenzie, I didn't detect anything. And of course, Miss Sarisa, who always does such an amazing job and sets a great example for us. So outside of that, including myself, which I put myself in this as well, the words, the us, and the souls are the things that we mostly struggle with. So, and I'm saying so now. But these are things that we should work on in the future. So, and I said, so again, thank you guys.
Okay, thank you, Crystal. All right, so this is the moment where I give my take on the meeting. I do, and there it is, Crystal, that word, right? But so we did start 5 minutes past schedule. I do believe that we've also roles were kind of juggled around a little bit. So some organization in the background. For sure, everyone knows now that we need some work there. I do like though that we were able to move even though we were facing adversity. As a team, I do feel that our leaders they make it to where as though we push forward, no matter what the situations and circumstances call for, and that's what we saw here. We were able to push forward. Um, I don't know why it's escaping me at the moment, but the speech went well. I believe this is the portion that I can't remember. The one I can't remember what the name of this is, but that section also went well. And I myself didn't expect to be your evaluator, but I feel I'm doing the best that I can as well. So that was my take on the meeting, and I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to Mr. Tyrone.
And I have the mic per se for now. And you really did describe how we started well. We did have a case of life happening, and life will continue to happen. But having leadership that finds a way to make a way definitely helps us get out of the way of running and being totally fractured. Some things are unavoidable, but we do what we can. And that's why you have leadership and you have those roots that support the tree of leadership. And thank you ever so much for your executive board. And I myself, and I'm not saying this to be pompous or anything like that, it's always having those folks who know how to get their hands dirty when necessary and know when to join in and join up. Because you're going to have those moments in life, especially when you're in a place that's new and absolutely embryonic. So never be afraid to make those mistakes and join up. That said, I will give it back to our president, Mr. Robert Tyree. Run with and run forth, Robert.
Thank you, Tyrone. Just always a pleasure hearing you speak, sir. I remember when I first came to Toastmasters and just hearing you speak as an kind of grammarian, man, it opened my eyes up to all the ahs and ums and filler words. So just did it. So thank you, Tyrone, for that, sir. We're going to move forward to the educational corner. So I'm actually going to give you some information that took place during our officers training. So we actually have officers training that's open to the public. So we're looking for individuals that would like to maybe participate in officer roles next year. such as the president, secretary, VP of education, of marketing. If you really want to know what goes on behind the scenes, and if you're looking for different ways to develop yourself as a professional and speaker, we're going to send out an email to give you guys the opportunity to actually join in on the meetings. Also, we are having a club contest, our very own club contest on January the 31st. So we're looking for individuals that are looking to join the international contest, but we're going to have a contest first at our club level, and the individuals that do well, we're going to push them in the right direction for the next international club contest. I'm sorry, for the district contest. So there's a club contest. The winners for the club contest will actually move to the district contest. So for the months of January, we're going to be focusing on contests. So individuals that want to or desire to speak, we're going to be preparing you guys, grooming you guys. Our VP of education will be reaching out to individuals to show you how to get that Grammy or that award that we are used to getting. So, you know, Miss Eva and Tyrone are used to saying those, that medal. So we're looking forward for our several individuals that will step up. Tonight, we also are going to open up after the meeting a session where if you want to just write, so it's called a writing session. So we normally do it once a month, and you can come in and work on your speeches for the next meeting. If you have any questions, maybe from interview questions or anything you want to do, we're going to open up the chat, open up the room, and you'll be able to write freely. And we have seasoned Toastmasters that can help you and guide you through your outline, give you tips on your speech or any questions that need to be answered. All right. Just going to move forward. All right. So gotcha. So I will be the treasurer for today as well. I'll step in as a treasurer because I believe Olio is on the way for vacation, so he's enjoying so many continents right now. So if you would like to become a member, we will have an opportunity at the end of the meeting where we'll be able to introduce you to the club, let you know what it takes, show you a little bit about Pathway, which is a program that allows us to navigate and provides instructions and visual content to help you become a better speaker. For new members, the price is $70. For individuals that are renewing, it's $50, and part of the $70 is a $20 new member fee. So you only pay it one time, and then next time we have open membership, you're only gonna pay $50. All right. And our club member dues are $5. So $5 it goes into our kitty for activities that we need for future opportunities. All right. We want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Everyone on our live. If you enjoyed it, please share our broadcast, like or comment. We'll be back again at the beginning of the year, for our next official meeting. Okay. So just want to say thank you for coming out, and we hope to see you soon. Say bye, y'all.
Hi, Robert.
Hey, Crystal, you can stop the live.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, good night, good night.
Later,
Good night.
Hi.
So, guys, before everyone leaves, we actually, Triv, I'm not sure if you can help. Want to try to take roles for?
Oh my God!
Absolutely, I'm right here.
Want to take roles for the upcoming meeting? So, if you're here and you want to be a part of our next meeting, which is I'll put the calendar.
We're not doing the 3rd, right?
No, it would be the 3rd.
Okay, so are we gonna do the 2nd Monday, or are we gonna just go straight to the 3rd Monday?
No, the first Monday is January the 3rd.
Right. I said, are we going to do the 3rd? That's New Year's. Okay.
No,
So
the
December,
third,
January the 3rd.
the
Huh?
third. The New Year's is. Am I
The
right? New Year's?
1st.
That
But
is, yes, and that's it's observed on the 3rd.
Oh, it is on the third. Really? Yeah.
I'm
Are y'all
gonna say,
Are y'all for real?
if I can just
Chime in, my friend.
interject for a moment, I would not even put it on anybody to prepare a speech during the holidays when
right,
they're
that's I
supposed
thought
to
we doing.
be focusing on the holidays with their family. That's
Gotcha.
just my
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that's what we discussed, but I didn't know if we were going to do the 2nd or just go straight into the 3rd.
Go straight into the third.
Okay.
Excuse me, guys. I didn't mean to interrupt, but we're still live on YouTube. Do we want to continue to be live?
We're like
Okay.
off. Wow.
Okay. So let's
Please.
Oh yeah, I thought we ended that.
yeah. Can we bring it or give some closing remarks? I'm sorry. Did I miss that?
Yeah, we said good night to them.
Okay, I'm so sorry.